Hey guys, this is OddOneGaming. This is going to be another Raid Shadow Legends video. We are back with day number 8 or 9. I don't know my days anymore. I think it's day number 9 of the Dreng fusion. So as always, it seems that everything's going just fine, just as planned. And the first thing that I want to show you, if you remember from yesterday, guess what? I got another sacred from clan boss. That is huge. Like that's the reason why I always suggest to everybody, your first goal should always be trying to, you know, after you get to the Dragon 20 where you can consistently farm speed gear, lifesteal gear, accuracy gear, all that craziness, your first goal should always be trying to get to Ultra Nightmare clan boss. Even if you 4-key it, it doesn't matter, it's still better than nothing. And honestly, having a clan that also downs it helps a lot more. But even if you do not do that, just having that shot of taking that, you know, getting that sacred or even legendary book is huge. Like, this is my account right now. 5 sacreds without, you know, there was nothing else. I had no more challenges. I didn't get one from missions. I didn't have any other place where to get sacreds from. Only like the last one that I got was from here 12 days ago from the monthly quests. Apart from that, I got 4 sacreds from clan boss, which is huge, which is insane, which makes summon rushes or champion chases or, you know, fusions in general so much easier. Apart from that, I am at the point where I've already mentioned it, but look at this, guys. If I do my first 2 keys on Void, I do 53.29 million. That's an easy 3 key for me, because the next one doesn't matter what it is. I just have to do around 18 million and that's it, I'm good. Like, even for example, even if I get the worst case scenario Spirit, where I will have to put the block buffs from marked before the second AoE so I don't get the decreased speed, that means that my Thalesia will always be taking the stun. I should still be able to do that 18 million damage. And this is again still with not min-max champions, with not min-max gear. I think that's one of the things that I will be focusing on today, and that is because I have to do the artifact enhancement. Let's just go through the event to show what I have finished. So without actually trying too hard, I finished the champion training tournament. Like that's what I kept preaching and kept saying. The champion training tournaments are so much easier than the event that it's insane. You just finish it, you know, you just finish it without even realizing it. I already finished it, honestly, because I still want to work on some food to get my Scabrius to 6-star. I might just keep going and get at least the ancient book, if not the epic book as well. Then the next thing that popped today is the Fire Knight. I haven't started that at all, but I need to get to 2,250 points, which is not gonna be that hard, because after I show you these, I'm gonna run a Fire Knight run to show you the team that I'm using, the preset that I'm using to beat it, and to show you that it's so easy that, you know, I'm surprising myself. It's so easy. So that was it for the tournament. So yeah, we had a tag team that's finished. I've just been randomly doing my tag teams, and to be fair, guys, when there's stuff like this that happens and I see that I tank normally, you know, like when I go into the red and I find easy defenses to fight, which is like one-man defenses in Bronze 2, that's happening, I buy refills. I bought the 15 gem refills for like 2 days in a row, because why not? You know, I'm getting free resources from the 3v3. Like I can buy the Drexar fragments, I'm buying the Huntress ones because I want to have ready Broadman to fuse before the next fusion. I'm buying the energy, and if I see that I have stuff overflowing, I'm even gonna buy the ancient shard, because why not? You know, more shards makes it easier. It's 1200, I'm currently on 1400. I'm not gonna buy right now because I want to make sure I always have gold bars for buying Drexar, because Drexar is a huge carry for every account. I'm still like, you know, another 70 days to go, but when I'm gonna get it, he's gonna help me deal with some of the Doom Tower bosses a lot easier. When it comes to the events, I still have to do the dungeon divers. I've just been grinding the champion training, nothing else too crazy, but there's still another 2 days, and by double dipping that with the Fire Knight, I should easily get the fragments, if not even maybe get the gems, and again the ancient shard. I don't stress that much about the epics books right now, but you know, if it seems doable and it's not that crazy far away, I'm gonna go for the epic books as well, because you know, who knows who I'm gonna pull next, that I might need extra books to book the epic champions. At the moment, my next choice of booking, I think, will be during CVC, obviously next week, is gonna be Runekeeper That's Dark, because he's not just gonna be my arena champion, but he's gonna help me with like Nether Spider, for example. So I feel that having him booked and having some of his skills on that 3-turn cooldown is not so bad. When it comes to the Summon Rush, as I've explained in the previous videos, I just have 10 points. I just did a 10 pop of Mystery Shard and that's it. I do not care about it. I don't need these 5 fragments from here. As long as I get the milestones from every single thing that's left, I don't care about it, because guess what? I got the 2nd place in the Ice Golem, if you recall from the previous videos, and that means that I can skip it. That's job done, easy clap. Artifact enhancement is gonna be another thing that I have to do. As I showed you, I already have 50 million silver. This one's a little bit high again, so you know, hopefully with the silver that I have, it should be fine. But 4,350 is a bit too steep. However, let me see how much silver I can make just by selling what I've got from the champion training. So I go to the fitting room. I guess I can click shields and I click this one that says common and uncommon. Then sell everything. 173 shields. That's from the run. So I've done like over 200 12-3 runs. That's another 1.5 million silver. Apart from the silver that I got from actually farming it, I get another 1.5 million, which is, yes please, thank you very much, I'll take it, you know. Easy silver. Now I'm up at 17 million. So you know, it becomes easier and easier to achieve that artifact enhancement. Now let's do a run for this. Oh, actually I need to get a refill. I'm not gonna use gems just now. Look at my gems stacking up, guys. I don't use them and I'm up to 3,000 gems. This is insane. The game, if you do clan boss and you know hits most of the milestones, the game gives you plenty gems and plenty resources to play with. But let's look at this run. So basically the way that I've done this, like for my team, for my account, by using the champions that I have, I try to min-max it and play with the presets. Guys, this is something that you need to keep in mind. You have that team setup and the presets that you can use for your team that can actually mean that maybe, I don't know, a stage 20 that you couldn't do before. If you use the right presets and do the right testing and open and close and, you know, use the right skills at the right time, can actually mean that you might be able to progress in a way that you did not realize you could actually do. So as you see, I have my people here just open with the certain skills, so that when it comes to Satyr, I have the turn meter skill ready to be the last one, because I want the turn meter skill to be used not on the shield, but after the shield goes off. Because any debuff, or like any, you know, turn meter control skill that you use on the shield, it does not influence the turn meter. The shield blocks every debuff and everything there. As you saw, the boss hit us, but we didn't lose any HP. The only thing that we got is debuffed. Because again, guess what? We had the right skills ready from Helicath. So basically, I didn't change Helicath in any way. I'm using Helicath in the same build that I'm using him for my clan boss team. I just put him in this team, use the right preset to make him use the skills at the right time, and now he's useful for me, not just here. Like, I'm using him in the same build in a dragon. This is something that is huge for like any account, like obviously for my account, but everybody can do the same thing. Like, if you have a champion that works in one build in different areas of the game, take advantage of that, because guess what? That means you are saving resources. By using the same champion in different areas of the game with the same build, that means you do not have to build another champion to help you in that, you know, in that area for now, and you can focus other areas of the game. So for example, because I can do this now, up until I get to the point where I'm gonna try to start pushing 20 for this team, I can focus on other areas, such as, for example, Doom Tower. After I get Dreng, because now I'm a little bit stuck at the Frost Spider, after I get Dreng, I'm gonna be pushing Doom Tower, and I'm gonna hopefully, because by doing that, hopefully be beating the Doom Tower on normal this time around, and then from here on every single time. Because second to the clan boss, the best place to get the best resources free in this game is the Doom Tower. You get from their gems, you get from their shards, you get pots that can be useful, you get energy. So there's a lot of resources that, for example, now I'm missing on because I cannot push any further. When it comes to hard Doom Tower, that's even more resources and even better resources. I'm not keeping 4 stars, but look at this, 2 minutes and 49, 3 minutes, even if it's 4 minutes, it's reliable, it's working, I'm happy with it, you know. HP percent, crit damage, maybe. Now let me show you the preset that I'm actually using on this team. So the way that I'm doing it, I'm doing it by round. So let me move myself over here and let me show you, because it's every single round counts what I'm using. So Apothecary, nothing, and over here on the boss part for Apothecary, I make him open with the A1 because it's a 3-hitter. I want those 3 hits to go on the shield of the Fire Knight, and only after that for him to do the A3 and the healing or whatever. I want to make sure that he gets these 3 hits in because he's the fastest, so he's definitely gonna get the chance to come back and do the boon of speed or the soothing chant after that. When it comes to Silesia, again, nothing for her. I didn't change anything. One thing that maybe I could try and do for her is that I could block the decreased defense for the first wave or for the second wave, but honestly, that doesn't influence too many things for me. It works for now, so in my case, I'm not even touching her skills. She does whatever. Elhain, I make her open with the A3. A3 is a double AoE that has a lower cooldown, so I prefer to have this one go first and then this one, because otherwise she's always going to do the A2. I prefer to do this one because if this one does more damage, you know, it can reset it and come back to the A2. Then on the second wave, nothing. On the third wave, I made her prioritize the A2 because this one does more damage on a single target, and then prioritize the A3. The reason why I did that is, in case I'm gonna get to a point where I'm gonna be facing Force Affinity, she will not always double hit with the A1. When it's a single target, like a clan boss or like for example the boss of the Fire Knight, she does not like to use the A3. And when she's wrong affinity, like I said, she will, most of the time she will not crit maybe, and you're losing on that extra damage, so that's why I forced her to use the A3 there. Then when it comes to Satyr, nothing on the first one. On the second one, I locked his A2. The 4-hitter that decreases turn meter, because I want to have that for the boss part. And that's where this one comes in. It's like priority, make sure he always uses it. And because of the speeds, because he's the slowest, obviously I would prefer to get him a little bit faster, like maybe 170. Because of the speed, he's the last one that goes. So everybody does their skills, and by the time he goes, the shield is almost broken, and he breaks it with this and controls some of the turn meter. When it comes to Helicath, he's like the main event. For Helicath, I made sure that I locked his A3, the block damage, because by the time we get our hits in from Silesia and Elhain, you know, the drop defense and then the AoE, there's nothing much that's gonna be a problem for us on the first wave that could, you know, be a threat and make us die. So therefore I just locked out this one. He can start with the A2 that does some damage, it's an AoE, and then on the next wave I make him open with the A1. The reason being, because he's 246 speed, he gets to go twice. So if he starts with this one, by the time the other people get their turns and the wave starts going, the block damage drops off and they start attacking us. So, because of that reason, I make him open with the A1, everybody else attacks, and then before the wave goes, Helicath goes again and he pulls the block damage, and we're safe for 2 turns. So, you know, try to think about everybody's skills that you have in there and think about the best way, you know, you can use them to make them go right. Then on the third wave, honestly on the third wave I should actually just make him open with the A1, because this is a double hitter, so actually it's helpful to get a double hitter on the shield. Even though you lose maybe an Evil Eye proc, which I do not have on him, but normally if you had an Evil Eye you would lose it. I prefer to have this because it's a double hitter. If you want to have the Evil Eye, then make him open with this one, but that means you would have to make sure that he has it for the third wave. So this is my Fire Knight team. This is the, you know, this is my progress so far. Everything's just looking good. I'm at 70 fragments. The last ones that I need to do are Fire Knight, Classic Arena Spider. That's gonna take me to 85. And then Dungeon Divers, Artifact Enhancement, and the other Dungeon Divers, that's gonna be 100. And that's gonna be my fusion for me. One last thing that I want to mention again, and possibly I'm gonna mention every single day up until we get to the point, but if you care about CVC points and you're not that desperate to get him ready before Tuesday, I would suggest to straight up pop him during the CVC if he's gonna help your account. I'm definitely gonna do my best to get the Spider and Dungeon Divers done by Tuesday or Wednesday, so that I can get Dreng and straight up build him and put all the books that I have into him during CVC, so, you know, I get my points in CVC and I get him ready to be used. But this is gonna be it for the video today, guys. I hope this was helpful. You know, I hope that the little tips and tricks that I showed for Fire Knight could actually help you as well. And, well, that's gonna be it. I'll see you in the next one, guys. Peace, love, take care, everyone. Bye.